is up, everybody? This is Richie here from the Planet Gaming, and I know this is a bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, and it is for The Last of Us Part 1 Firefly Edition. Now, this edition was exclusive to PlayStation Direct. I believe original pre-orders had went up on sometime back in June of this year, 2022. They sold out, of course. You know, a lot of people were upset about, scalpers, things of that nature, just people really jumping on and really snagging whatever supplies that PlayStation Direct had on the website. Due to fan demand, however, they did bring back some more supplies, and the edition was pretty much sold out in 3 minutes. So at 12:03 a.m. it was sold out. So it comes in a relatively big box. I already did the honors of, just opening it up, so it makes it a little bit easier. The only thing that I did see, of course, upon, just tearing open the box, was this kind of nifty PlayStation gift paper, I guess. So I'm going to keep that because I think it's cool, and I guess I just like collecting random garbage. So for some odd reason, my edition has a little cheap-ass little circle tape there that's actually pretty much off. In any event, here it is, right here, lo and behold, for all of you to see. It is pretty damn large. I've got a pretty big head. I also got some pretty big arms. Yeah, this thing is almost as big as my head. No, I'm kidding. It's bigger than my head. This is a pretty... I did not expect this, to be quite honest with you. I expected like a steelbook or something, or like a slipcase, sort of similar to, if I have anything to kind of just show off real quick, I guess. Maybe something similar to this Death Stranding Special Edition, where it's just kind of like a slipcase. That's what I figured it was. But when I saw this giant-ass monstrosity that came in the mailbox, I was like, well, shit. I'll take it. Why not? So this is the back right here. It says The Last of Us Part 1 Firefly Edition includes full game for PlayStation 5 featuring The Last of Us single-player story and Left Behind prequel chapter, The Last of Us American Dreams comic. So this is basically just a reprint with a new cover art. We also have early unlocks for some game items, which says right here, and then of course steelbook display case. Those in-game items are increased crafting and healing speed skills, 9mm reload speed and rifle clip capacity, increased upgrades, explosive arrows, which seems interesting. That's a game modifier, so a gameplay modifier. So I'm interested to see how that works. Dither punk filter and speedrun mode. I don't know what the hell that is. And 6 weapon skins if you're into that Fortnite stuff. Anyways. So it's about a 79 gigabyte minimum, apparently, which is insane because I barely have any space to hold anything. And yeah, my steelbook case kind of just slipped out. But in any event, this isn't the most well put together box, if I'm being honest, unless mine is just defective because this is how my life is. So the steelbook case fits right in that little slit there. We have another little sticker thingy, which I think I should be able to take this off relatively easy without ripping the box. So we got that going right there, and we're gonna bend that open just a little bit. And this is my first time, of course, looking at this. So this is, oh wow, it's actually 4 issues. Holy shit, I thought it was just a volume. That's actually really cool. Wow. Okay, so let me bring this up close a little bit. So this is The Last of Us American Dreams. It has issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. As I mentioned, they're individual comics. You can see the little staples on the side there. I thought it was just going to be a reprint of the actual volume, which contains all the issues all together in just one book. I had no idea that they were reprints of each issue, which is actually even better. I'm probably not going to take this out unless at some point I end up bagging and boarding them. So we're just going to pop this bad boy right back into the box because I just want to keep it all together. So we're going to close that up. And now we're going to look at the steelbook case, which is actually very nice. I really like the art. That's it right there, as you can see, beautiful. That is the side, which there's nothing special, and that is the back with the Firefly logo. So, right here, you have your voucher code for The Last of Us Part 1, all the stuff. The voucher code is on the back, which I will not be showing because it is mine, but of course, even if it didn't pop up, I would have already redeemed it, so you're kind of shit out of luck. And then this is the CD, nothing special about that. And then this is the inside of the steelbook case, which there's nothing special as well. It is a bit of an underwhelming steelbook case, in my opinion. Besides, of course, the fabulous front cover, of course. Just taking, comparing it to something like Horizon Zero Dawn, the special edition that I got of this, where, you get a whole front and back. I like that, This, of course, came with like digital soundtrack and whatever, and some skins, but in this case, of course, you get the CD, obviously. Put that down right there gently. But then the inside also has some artwork in it as well. I feel like, just kind of being nitpicky, just being a bit of a butthole at this moment, but I feel like some extra artwork inside of that Last of Us steelbook case would have been welcomed, but nonetheless, it kind of doesn't really make a difference either way. So, I'm just going to put that down here. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That is The Last of Us Part 1 Firefly Edition. Now, I did secure this for $100. That is US dollars. Comes with the game, the first game built from the ground up, as Sony has been hyping up for the longest. Also comes with the Left Behind prequel chapter, which I'm excited to replay because I've honestly not replayed it since the PlayStation 3, actually. Yeah, I want to say. Played it a little bit, I believe, from the remaster, but I didn't finish it on there because I had already finished it on the PlayStation 3. But in any event, I'm looking forward to revisiting that prequel chapter again. But of course, revisiting just this game in general because it's one of my favorite games, probably of all time. Right up there with something like a Resident Evil 1 and 2, 3, Resident Evil 4, the God of War series, things of that nature. This is definitely one of my favorite games. But in any event, do I feel that this was worth $100? Yes and no. I feel like there could have been maybe something else included, maybe some art cards, maybe a lithogram, kind of like what they did with the God of War Collector's Edition. I unfortunately don't have that. I had to sell that a little while back, but that's neither here nor there. I definitely do think that this edition could have included something else. Maybe I'm just being a little nitpicky, but just looking at other collector's editions of games that I've picked up throughout the years. However, the reprint of each individual Last of Us American Dream comic is actually really cool. But in any event, if you were one of the lucky few to pick up the Last of Us Part 1 Firefly edition just a couple of weeks ago, or when it initially went out for pre-orders, let me know what you think of your copy. Did you also experience any delays in shipping? Because I did. It was about 3 days late from what the expected ETA was. Do you think that they should have included something else with this edition for $100? Do you think it was just enough for you? Let me know. But again, in any event, any and everything, feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on the Firefly edition? Did you like it? Did you expect more? Was it worth $100? Was it not? Did you get your hands on it? Did you manage to pre-order it on both occasions? Have you played it? What do you think in comparison to the remastered or the original version on PS3 and PS4? And of course, any and everything, any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let us know in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe if you're new, join the Red Planet Army. I'm doing my best to try and keep consistent or try and get back into a rhythm on this channel because I do miss making content. I really do. I miss live streaming. I miss my audience that we used to have here, my cousin and I, Chris, who co-runs this channel with me as well. Our links to our other channel, our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, any and everything will be in the description box down below if you want to follow us on social media, things of that nature. But again, that is pretty much it. Richie here once more. Check out those links down below as I made mention. Check out the annotations at the end of this video. Love, peace, and chicken grease, and I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.